Hello, everyone. Today is the World Red Hand Day. It is a day to create awareness against the use of child soldiers. History has it that a long time ago, in some African countries and in some countries in general, they made use of child soldiers. The rebels made use of child soldiers. Now, today is that day to create awareness that it is bad to use child soldiers, and so stop using child soldiers. Beyond that, using a child as a soldier, it does a great deal of harm to this child's psychological growth. Yes, it can cause trauma. And speaking of trauma, that's not the only thing that can cause trauma. Today, it looks like the world is becoming more modernized, and then there might really not be use of any child soldier. But children still suffer from childhood trauma. Yes, things like natural disaster, the mental health or disorder of a parent or caregiver, witnessing domestic violence and domestic abuse, witnessing abuse of any sort, and even sexual abuse. All these things and more can cause childhood trauma. And so, parents, be careful of what you expose your child to. Be careful of who you expose your children to. The same thing, teachers, be mindful of the kind of influence the children in your class are exposed to. And when you notice a child is getting to call you back into his or her shell, it is a good time to know what has this child gotten exposed to. What is wrong with this child? Is this child all right psychologically? Is this child all right mentally? It is very important to know. And there are different signs to know that a child is mentally down or has a child or has a trauma, and different things to there are different ways to also help that child get out of that trauma. But trust me, it is not for today. For now, the only thing you have to do if you like what you just heard is to do what? Subscribe to this channel, click the bell button to receive notification of all our videos. And then see you next week. Have a good week.